To the AFC and NFC championship games we go. Can you believe we're only 2 weekends, this weekend and the next weekend, away from the Super Bowl in the beginning of February? I am so excited. This is going to be an awesome Super Bowl, and we're going to see what happens. Are we going to get the Patriots to make the Super Bowl again for like the umpteenth time in a row? Will you have the Chiefs and Andy Reid finally get over that hurdle in the New England Patriots as Bill Belichick and Tom Brady? Do you have the Saints making it again and Drew Brees doing his final hurrah, maybe winning the Super Bowl and retiring out? Or do you have the young gun in Sean McVay, Jared Goff, Todd Gurley, the big bowling ball of C.J. Anderson, and all those young guys and that stout defense win the Super Bowl? It's going to be really interesting to watch. The first game I'm going to go over is the Rams versus the Saints because, well, that's the first game of the weekend. So you got the Rams going to the Dome, and obviously over the years, the Drew Brees has played better in the Dome, especially in the playoffs, than he has away. They were 6-2 at home this year. They've been playing pretty piss poor, in my opinion. It's pretty bad how bad the Saints have been playing. You got the Rams who are 6-2 away. I know the Rams already beat the Saints this year. It's going to be a close game. The over-under is 57. I'm going to guess that they're going to be under the 57 points. It's going to be a lower scoring game. I just think the Rams match up really well against the Saints. Their defense is going to get to the quarterback in Drew Brees. Drew Brees, as good as he is not a mobile quarterback, so he has to get the ball out of his hands quickly, especially with that stout defense and that stout defensive line that the Rams have with Ndamukong Suh, I can't pronounce his name, and Aaron Donald. Those are two of the 3 or 4 best defensive linemen in the game today. And the Rams' corners are no slouches and safeties are no slouches. So they're going to get pressure on the quarterback. It's up to Drew Brees to use his experience and use his weapons around him and Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram, and Michael Thomas to win this game and get the ball out as quickly as possible. But I think the Rams on offense are just as good, if not better. The only big difference is this going to be too big of a stage for Jared Goff, and will Sean McVay make a mistake? I am a huge fan of Sean McVay. I don't think that's the reason why they lose. If they're going to lose, it's going to be because of Jared Goff, and it's just not his time yet. He needs a little more experience before he gets to that final stage of the Super Bowl and maybe even win it. So my final opinion is New Orleans right now is the 3.5-point favorite, which Vegas then believes that New Orleans is a 0.5 favorite ahead of the Rams if they were on a neutral field. I think the Rams are going to win this game because Todd Gurley, C.J. Anderson are going to bowling ball that defense down, really tire them out, and then Jared Goff is just going to play like Jared Goff. He's going to be a top 12 quarterback, decent play. That's all he needs to do. Stay within himself, make a few good throws that he's going to have to make to win any game, and then Todd Gurley and C.J. Anderson will carry the load with Aaron Donald and Ndamukong Suh. Definitely killed that name. Going to hold it down on defense. And I think the score is going to be 21-17. The Rams win and go to the Super Bowl. Now, who are they going to play? You got the Patriots versus the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 3-point favorite, which means if they're on a neutral field, then the Chiefs then it would be a tie, pretty much. I mean, it would be even as could be between the Chiefs and the Patriots. You got that stout quarterback in Kansas City. You got a good running game even without Kareem Hunt. You got the Patriots who absolutely destroyed the Chargers, which was so surprising to everyone. I mean, I don't think anyone really thought that because the Patriots have looked the worst that they've looked over the past, 10 years? Which is a little too long. So let's say 5 years, the worst they've looked. I mean, they're still a very good team. I'm not saying they're not a good team. They just look worse than the last few years. You got Sony Michel in the backfield who has been unbelievable. They seem to always be able to get the next guy up in the running game and just be able to put him in the best positions to succeed. And that's what Bill Belichick is so good at, getting people to the position where they'll best succeed for his team. Tom Brady is Tom Brady, of course. He's Mr. Clutch, one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He is the best quarterback probably right now when it comes to experience and when it comes to his accolades and when it just comes to his throwing game. It's probably better than everyone else. If you put those all together, Now, if you put just the throwing games, it's obviously Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City and Drew Brees, who are better than Tom Brady when it comes to just what they can do with their arms. But decision-making, experience, winning accolades, clutch moments, that's Tom Brady all the way. So it's really hard to say who's going to win this game. I don't know who on the Chiefs is going to guard Gronkowski. I know Gronk can't really run that much anymore, but I really also don't know who's going to guard Tyreek Hill for the Patriots. But Bill Belichick is really well known for being able to take out the other team's biggest weapon. I think this is going to be a little too big of a stage for Patrick Mahomes. I think Andy Reid is not going to be able to go over that hump that he's been trying to get over for years. I'm going to pick the Patriots to win the game, and you take it +3. If I were to bet on this game, I'd take the Patriots +3, but I wouldn't really bet on this game because this is a really close game. It's going to be very entertaining, and it's going to be exciting. I'm really excited for this game, really excited for the game before. If I'm going to bet on anything this week, I would take the Rams plus the 3.5 under 57 points. That's what I would take. I wouldn't touch the game after that. The over-under is 56. It could go either way for the Patriots and the Chiefs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment and subscribe below. Let me know what you think, and thanks so much for commenting and subscribing and just really getting my video out there, and I really appreciate it, guys. Have a great weekend.